What is up, guys? In today's video we have another Inside the Mind style video where I'm going to walk you through my thoughts and decisions as I play in Fortnite Zero Build. As always, if you guys do find this video helpful, informative, interesting, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and comment down below what you think of Fortnite's most recent balance update. Made a video on it a few days ago. I don't think it was the biggest update in terms of, you know, impact the changes had. But I think all of the changes were good. Like, I think the most notable ones, or like a step in the right direction. Most notable ones, Typhoon Blade getting 2 less melee damage. I think it's an overpowered item and it should get nerfed, but I don't think that nerf was enough to like change anything really, you know. Oni shotgun got a slight fire rate increase, which I think is a good thing, but also probably doesn't change how I feel too much. And then the Hollow Twister AR, same thing. It's an overpowered weapon. It should get nerfed, but a slight reduction in fire rate doesn't impact the balance of the weapons enough to really like change up the meta, you know, or really change up what I want to use. One thing that did change things up is that Godzilla is currently at 100% spawn rate for the weekend, so he's going to be spawning every game, and that is a huge change because now you know 100% certainty Godzilla is going to spawn. And I think one of the best places to land to take advantage of this or to play around this is going to be Mask Meadows, because there's the guaranteed Void Mask in the bottom here, and I think the Void Mask is the best mobility item for dealing with Godzilla, because you can move, you know, a decent distance pretty quickly, but also just teleport and hopefully get lost by him. And then also it being on the right side of the map is nice because most of the Godzilla spawns are on the right side of the map, and so hopefully I can get there pretty quickly. This guy's an AI. Probably shouldn't have even bothered killing him. There's another player who landed on me too. The NPC at the bottom of this house, you can duel to get a purple Hollow Twister AR. But with somebody landing basically directly on me, I don't know if I want to go for that or not. I think they're an AI. But my opinion on whether or not I want to duel that man for the purple AR mostly just comes down to whether or not I think I'm going to get third-partied. So, like, the only 2 people I saw landing here were the one I shot out of the sky and then that guy too. Now I feel, like, happy to go for this. But if there were several people here, that rarity increase on Hollow Twister AR, I don't think is worth giving somebody, like, timing on you. Or, like, also, if there's a decent amount of people here, I'm in more of a rush to get down to this bottom part and get the Void Mask, but the fact that there wasn't people here, like, I'm not in, you know, as much of a time crunch to get down there. Also, with Godzilla being a guaranteed spawn, ammo boxes are more important to me. And any big ammo boxes you can find are, like, very high value, because you're going to run through a lot of AR ammo killing him. There's also a fair amount of ammo boxes that spawn in this bottom part there. There's, like, 2 that can spawn at that shelf, 1 behind me, and then 2 at that shelf as well, I think that can spawn. This little room is, I think, very high value. It's like always high value, but more so even when Godzilla spawns. Man, he did spawn. So I'm actually not happy with this very much. I would like to have more mobility. Shield bubbles are good, but I would like to have double mobility when dealing with him. And then also, like, it took me longer than I would have liked to loot this. I maybe just shouldn't have even bothered killing those AI. He's decently far away as well. He's like not the furthest spawn he can be from me, but one of them. So we'll grab this Typhoon Blade. The Typhoon Blade is good, but I feel like it's not a great item for like getting away from Godzilla, because it's not a very drastic movement. It's more of like a gradual movement. You're not gonna just like teleport across the screen, you know. You're gonna run a little bit faster and jump a little bit higher, but like Godzilla don't care about that. If he's beaming you with his laser, like he's probably just gonna keep beaming you. And that's why I was saying I like the Kinetic Blade and the Void Mask both in my inventory when dealing with him. They also increased his HP, which is helpful to me in this situation, because with him having more health, I'm less likely to be at a huge disadvantage when getting here. Like, other people are getting damage on him right now, you know? But he shouldn't be like half health when I get there. He might be. I am pretty late, but just the fight taking longer, I think, makes it a little more reasonable to deal with like being late. Do you have more time to do damage to him? The ammo medallion player is over here as well. So if we can eliminate them, get that medallion, get Mythic Void Mask, and get the Godzilla medallion, we'll be coming out of here in like a really, really great spot. I'm hoping this mountain is in range of him. There's people over here fighting that we're going to have to deal with. $60 damage there. No, it's not medallion player. Not in range of Godzilla. You need to be in range of him to do damage to him and see his health bar. See, okay, yeah. This is lucky. So he's half HP, but I'm not at a massive deficit because the people who had previously done damage to him died already. But if the player who had done the bulk of the damage was alive still, it's like unlikely that I even have a chance to catch up. He's looking at me, I think, so we'll just go. I was a little bit too greedy with that teleport. Could have done it sooner. But also him being weak like this and no one doing damage, it's like I can't get that much of a lead on his health. Because if you get like a very big lead and he doesn't have that much HP left, you can kind of be certain that you're going to get it and no one can steal it from you. But I'm not at that point. Like my lead relative to his like remaining health is not safe. I want to look behind me, but again, my lead doesn't feel safe. I feel like very exposed here. Okay, now my lead should be pretty safe, but sometimes you get scammed. Okay, sometimes you get scammed and they give it to somebody else. And then also, like right there, I was concerned because he walked out of my range as he died, so I was like worried that I wasn't going to get it because of that. Medallion, ammo medallion's over here. I would like to have that. I feel so slow. I'm like confused why this is just sitting in the middle of the road. Oh, he disconnected. His player is still there, but all his loot fell out of his character. That happens when you disconnect. I was gonna say I'm concerned with the loot just being super exposed like that for a prolonged period of time, that someone was like baiting it. And I did get shot right away. I don't know where that person is though. Wasn't this person that just shot at me? This, like, being here stinks. Because I got shot in the back earlier from that bridge. I don't want to be pinched. But now this guy will be the one pinched if that guy from bridge decides to come across. Got in a car, though, so... Okay, now we can get our car and just start playing the game. It seemed like there was more people in this direction. Okay, yeah, I was about to say, it seemed like there was more people in this direction when Godzilla was still alive. That guy's leaving. We hit him a lot, so he should definitely be out of the fight. This guy is more of a threat because he just got here and is healthy. I'm in a really bad spot, though, because of the gas can. I was going to say we can maybe use that to, like, bait him, though. Like, if he's shooting the gas cans and then I get, like, a shot or two on him and then I push, I'm happy with that. He's leaving. It's a bizarre match. No real way to start a fight with anybody. This guy was just shooting the railgun, I believe, at that Ninja Turtle. I thought he got the driver's seat. Got the pickaxe off. Nice. I don't know if that Ninja Turtle, like, full got out of his car to, like, turn and get shots on him, though. Like, he might be on the roof baiting it. Or, like, looking. Dang. I wanted to try to dash and then pickaxe him. He wants the crown. Got it off. But even if I didn't get it off, you can like shoot from passenger seat onto the driver with that whiplash model. Like certain models you can, certain you can't. And the default is one that you can. So even if I messed up the pickaxe trick there, I would have just started shooting the driver. That guy was just greedy for the crown. I can't believe that. I just shot at him. He knew I was here, but he like thought he could just still get out and get it. I think island will spawn here. I think that's definitely the most likely spawn for it with what's currently still in zone. There is a decent amount of people left alive. It's going to be probably weird to fight island. Like, I want the game to be more dead when going for island. If there's more people alive, it's just more, you know, third parties I can pull up. Seems like there's shots over here, though. I definitely want to kill these people because this is the area I think island is going to spawn. So just, like, clearing this area is really beneficial for me. These are going to be the people that are most... Oh, shoot. I thought I heard footsteps. The stupid flag is blocking me. What the heck? I thought this was my car that I left up here earlier. Like, I was not suspicious of this car being here. He probably gets in a vehicle down there. I think that Emma Frost was, like, lagging badly. Hits me back some, but I still think I have a damage advantage. I'm going to teleport and then dash. Because... Dang, dude, that was just the worst possible everything. I don't know what was happening. I was going to say I wanted to teleport and then dash. That way he can't just, like, shoot at me, like, pre-aim my teleport. And if he is, like, pre-aiming my teleport, then me dashing is going to throw him off. But that's still just such, like, a almost throw of a fight. For what reason, I don't know. Like, me dashing up the mountain was just not good. I dashed the wrong way. There was somebody else kind of this direction, I think. Yeah. I can't, like, walk up this rock conveniently. I just want to get away. I have no sprint. That's the most awkward fights of all time, man. I thought I had an extra dash there when I did not. Just wasted a big pot. Yikes, man. I don't know what I want to do. Was there extra shield here? I would like so much like to have the island medallion though. Like my sprint has been a very sad situation this entire match. It feels like bubbles, but no heals. I was gonna say, this is an AI. I'm gonna say this fight over here that I cleaned up earlier, I think there might be some heals on it. I'm gonna throw the bubble and then drink the shield out in the open. I hope that he sees this and then pushes. Because if he flies at me right now, then we could just beam him. It doesn't seem like he's going to. Or the void doesn't teleport or like travel through either. One thing that's good for me though is I don't hear any shots. But like this guy, when he was just like worried about shooting at me when I was trying to heal, I was pretty happy about that because I know he's not fighting Shogun X in that time, you know? I don't have to feel like I'm in a rush because he's... Alright. GG's campfire. I don't have to feel like I'm in a rush because he wasn't doing the boss anyways. Because he was worried about shooting at me. And then same thing now. Like, I don't hear any shots. I'll use a medkit and take the splashes. But if I was hearing a lot of shots, I would maybe be more inclined to, like, go up there and fight him even with less health. Or at least go up there and interrupt that when I have less health. But, like, he's just giving me all the time in the world to heal. That makes me think he's just chilling on the back island. Like, I'll talk about it when I get up here. There's this one island here where people just like to, like, hide on it. This one that I'm looking at now. People just like to hide on the back part there. Or in this bush and then wait for other people to go for it. Hit nothing on that. I saw him in the bush. 75 damage. Could have fought the boss when you could, bro. That was almost bad, though. Again, my dashes didn't really cooperate with me there. I think there was a time where I was trying to dash and then I accidentally mantled. More shots under me. This guy heals? Okay, nice. I don't know where these shots are. If there's somebody on island or under me. It seems like they're under me, though. Shogun X is shooting at somebody flying. So that guy there, I think, needed to do a better job of pressuring me when I was weak and he was third-partying me. Or doing something with the time he got. He got a lot of timing where he could have been, like, alone with Shogun X and then maybe just gotten the medallion and dipped. But instead, he was just, like, really worried about shooting at me and then also hiding. And so there was, like, minutes of time he just wasted. I'm worried there's somebody else on these islands because Shogun X is behaving so weirdly. Like, it seems like he's getting, like, constantly aggroed on somebody else. He's fighting ghosts out here. He just did the melee attack, which he shouldn't do unless he's, like, aggroed on somebody close to him. But you really never know with Fortnite. I'm worried about getting him very weak, though, and then he teleports over there again, and then, like, someone else just gets it for free. Okay, so now we have all medallions. This was the back part I was saying where I thought the guy was hiding earlier. A lot of people like to sit on that and then wait for somebody to fight the boss. Now we have all medallions. So I have unlimited sprint, which is amazing because sprinting has been a struggle this match. And then the dashes are also just incredible in fights, but also incredible at avoiding the Typhoon Blade. As long as there's nothing around for you to mantle, I guess. Because the guy on island I was fighting, I like mantled backwards when trying to dash. And then went nowhere. 4 opponents remain. This guy died to gravity. Shots over there, and then there was also like a car. This car, there's somebody up there relying on the sword, I think. I think he knocked somebody off with fall damage and then also sworded that car off. I didn't mean to do this. I just wanted to go behind cover, but instead I'm completely down the mountain now. That's amazing. They got zone? Oh, no, they didn't. Zone is over here. This mountain is right there. See, he doesn't have zone. 1 damage, nothing. Overshield. 3 opponents remain. If we can get damage on him there, that's great, just to make him waste heals or anything, but there's no shot I get that kill across the way like that. Like, he would have to over peek for so long. Footsteps under me. There were shots here earlier, though. As well. I don't know if it's 1 or 2, because I don't think he killed anybody. We could just let this guy rat, though. I don't want to go in there and mess with him because then this guy on the mountain has an easier time, like, third-partying us and stuff. I would like to grief that car. Just have this not be relevant. I just want to get shots on people here without exposing too much. With how slow this endgame is playing, I definitely think it's... Okay, one slid down the mountain. There's like one guy in that mountain, one guy in the village here with us, and then the other one I do not know. I'm worried they're in this bush, okay? I didn't want to like push to this bush and then have them be in here. If it turned out they were in here, though, I would have just dashed away. Oh, it's possible the footsteps I was seeing there were at shade, I guess. But I didn't hear the shade. Like, the shades constantly make noise. Also, don't know if they constantly spawn, even when the boss is eliminated, because I don't really go to this POI or hang out at this POI. 90 damage. We just let that be. I doubt there's anybody over here because they should have gotten involved. I'm getting stuck on everything right now. But like me clearing that snow mountain and saying there's nobody there, it's good because then like I'm pretty sure I'm back of zone, which is bad because I have to rotate, but also good in the sense that I don't have to worry about behind me. There's another car here. I'm just gonna get far away from that guy. I just want to be on my own isolated side of zone, and we should have that here, and then everyone has to rotate into us. And with how slow this game is playing, you just want to not fight first. That's why I was also like happy to let that guy go. I don't want to over chase there and then just have everyone collapse on us, because you see what's happening here. They're all fighting in that building and trading damage on each other, and then I'm just chilling. Like, I'm just fine, no big deal. That's just too good. Okay, because I beamed that lady when she was kinetic blading, I'm getting pushed by both of them right there, right? But I beamed this lady, she's weak. She's probably going to be out of the play healing, so I'll just focus the healthier one. And then it also kind of helps decision-making wise that I had no choice because he jumped on me. But I think a lot of people there would focus the weak person because they have them weak and they're like, okay, I can just get that person out of the game. And then it's one person. But I think if I focus the weak player there, the healthier one would have just jumped on me. So I like took advantage of the timing that the weak one was isolated and, you know, not wanting to fight probably because they need to heal to eliminate the healthy one. And then if I'm getting third partied by that guy that I had really weak, cool. Like, I already had him really weak, you know? And then I also didn't think that lady was the greatest player just based on what we had seen thus far in the game. But I think those slow end games is what a lot of people struggle with because they get kind of panicky because it's end game, but also get damage on somebody and then really want to just like take advantage of that and get that person out of the game, which is something I'll do a lot of times. But I think in that situation, it was just kind of best to let the weak one heal, deal with the healthy one. If I get third partied by the weak one, that's great. But that is going to be it for this video. As always, if you guys did find this to be helpful, informative, interesting, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you would like to see more, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.